Warm up for week 9 for our Gym Frog kids. We can include lunge to needle to toe taps, rock and rolls, encouraging them to stay in that tucked position, tucking their chin in so that they can rock back up, forward rolls, our shapes can be included and stretched in pike, straddle, and again tuck. And you can also include frog jumps, having them touch the ground and reach up for the sky. On uneven bars, we're going to do our long swings. Obviously, we're going to want them to be hanging nice and straight. We're going to use a target so that they can make sure that they're landing on their back swing. So you can use a pool noodle so they land behind it. You can grab a hula hoop or just one of those purple dots as well to encourage proper landing, and then in motorcycle as well. On the single bar, we're going to push up to our front supports, making sure their shoulders are away from their ears, and we're going to have them swing their legs 3 times. To start practicing for our casts, they do not need to have their hips off the bar, but you can also encourage them to do so if they are ready. On our floor station, we're going to use the small beam to encourage squat on, jump off. So hands on, jumping their toes on, standing up tall, reaching up high for a big jump off. On the parallel bars, we're going to have them go up into their front supports. You can add a swing to it if you feel they're strong enough, just a small one going forwards and backwards, and ensuring that they are landing on their feet when they're done. On trampoline this week, we're going to do some combos for our shapes. So you can definitely take some time to review each of the shapes and then just make sure to include like a pencil jump, star jump. You can do a tuck jump, star jump. You can do a star jump, half turn. Any of the combinations you want to try and challenge them with. On beam this week, we can work on beam complex, just the ones that you like to do. You can include forwards, backwards, sideways. You can do kick walk, dip walk, just anything that you enjoy to teach them and have them practice their beam complex on. You can also play a game of Coach Says, just like Simon says, so you can have them stand and do Coach Says, do one tiny hop. Coach says, stand on one foot. Coach says, reach up to the sky, touch your toes, and so on. We'll add Spiderman walks with our toes up against a wall. You can put your hands down, and we're going to just have them walk their toes up as high as they can. We want to have that nice long shape from their toes to their hands. You can also get them to walk their hands in a little bit more as they walk their toes in if you feel that if your kiddos are strong enough to do so, but we really want to watch that they're not curving their back out or making a funny shape with their body. Week 8, we'll work on our backward rolls down the wedge mat, using our hands to squish against the mat to push as our toes go over our head. If they're having a hard time with their hand placement still, you can encourage them just to rock back, to put those hands in the right spot, tap their toes, or just reach their toes over and come sit back up at the top. Week 8 on floor, we're going to practice mini dive rolls, just standing on a box, hopping up onto the wedge mat, driving those hips up to do our forward roll, encouraging them to stand up without using their hands at the end. Week 8, we're going to practice doing our cartwheels with our hands on the ground. Use the dots so that they can have some hand placement, kicking their legs up and over. If they can straighten it up and do it on a line, that's fine, but we're really just trying to get them to have their hands on the floor while they try and lift their legs up and over.